Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. We are here with another Elimination Chamber here on WWE 2K22. Bloodsport Championship on the line, as the champion Minoru Suzuki on the right-hand side there will defend from left to right against CM Punk, Matt Riddle, Batista, Taz, and Bobby Lashley. Let's crack into the action and kicking things off. We've got Suzuki and Bobby Lashley. Now remember, these matches, a point for every elimination, an extra point for the winner, so 6 points up for grabs overall. So really, big opportunities here today. As Suzuki now up on top, rains down with the double axe handle. And of course, Suzuki being the champion, getting no advantage here at all, starting as one of the first two in the match, is going to be very, very difficult for him to keep a hold of his championship. I don't think so far we've seen a single successful championship defense, have we? It's not been fun for the old champions, has it, this little run? Not been fun at all. So this is a big opportunity then for the champions to have a bit of a better time. But then again, starting from number one, it's just going to make things so difficult. I mean, you've got to outlast 5 other people, most of which are going to enter the match after you and going to have a lot more energy than you. As Bobby Lashley now locking in the armbar. So this is a little bit different, by the way. This is a Bloodsport Elimination Chamber. This match does not have pinfall, since it is for the Bloodsport Championship. It is mainly down to submissions. Knockouts are on. However, I feel like the referees are going to be a lot more reserved with knockouts. I think this is probably going to go down to submissions only, which of course majority of these guys have all got MMA experience, all have submission holds in their arsenal. I think maybe Bobby Lashley might be the one, maybe Batista as well. I feel like this might be better leaned towards Suzuki because it's going to be mainly down that submission route, and of course we know that Suzuki has that fantastic sleeper hold. As does Taz, have a great Coquina clutch as well. CM Punk with the Anaconda Vice. Matt Riddle, does he have a submission in it? I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll find out in this match. As in now comes the Tasmaniac himself. One of my favourite people in wrestling in general, to be honest. Taz. I do like him. I mean, I enjoyed him as a wrestler, and I really enjoy him as a commentator. I think he's one of the best on commentary. He's so funny to listen to. Sounds like he's just having a really good time watching some wrestling, which is what I'm assuming we're all trying to do as well. So Lash now sort of backing away, giving, well, he was giving Suzuki and Taz a moment. But now Lashley in with that big, loose powerbomb. Taz now sending Lashley into the corner. And Taz now looking to rain down with the strikes, but Lashley pushes him away. Taz now sending Lashley into the ropes. Oh, into the corner, actually. And now Taz going to rain down with those strikes. Lashley now with the big overhand strikes himself. Taz able to slide free from Lashley. And now in with that suplex. Suzuki comes running in with that big boot in the face as well. Suzuki now with a rake to the eyes. There's a big forearm across the spine. Sending Taz to the outside. Now Suzuki. Big Gotch-style power drive by Suzuki on Bobby Lashley. That's the knockout blow. And now Suzuki, oh, looked like he was going to go for the submission, but Lashley saw it coming. Was able to slide out of the way. And that's the thing, of course, he does have a lot of strength, Lashley, so it's going to be difficult. There he is locking in that full Nelson submission on the champion Suzuki. As we have the entrance now, number 4 into this match is going to be CM Punk. And in comes Punk then, caught straight away by Taz. Burp, 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 burp. Taz now looking to work over Bobby Lashley as well. Going to take him up on the shoulders. In with a power slam as Punk launches Suzuki back into the ring. Lashley fighting back as the elbow in the face. Now Lashley, look at that. Gorilla press into the power slam. Big, big maneuver by Lashley. And Lashley again. This time just gorilla press, dropping Taz face first, middle of the ring. And there's a big spear now by Lashley as well. Nice takedown there by Suzuki on CM Punk. And now Suzuki gets an elbow in the knee. Punk dropping Suzuki face first. Punk now with a boot across the face. Big, big kicks. CM Punk now big strike into the top of the head of Suzuki. And now Punk, is he looking Pepsi plunge? CM Punk with a big Pepsi plunge. The top rope pedigree. Sheer brutality. Wow, Pepsi plunge. That was insane. Such a dangerous maneuver, does a hell of a lot of damage. As there's the full Nelson locked in once again by Bobby Lashley, but it looked like Suzuki saved him there, to be honest. Now Suzuki round the back of Lashley, big strike in the spine as in comes the big man, Mr. Leviathan himself, Batista, otherwise known as Batista. Batista working the arm of Bobby Lashley. You see what Batista's looking at then, potentially. Batista now, big splash. And of course, we've still got Riddle now locked inside his pod. He is going to be the freshest man coming into this battle in a short period of time. Lashley now with Batista up into that big powerbomb. Slams him face first. Lashley now taking Batista up top. Really like a jackhammer or something? No, just a big delayed vertical suplex. No eliminations as of yet, and Matt Riddle still, giving himself a lot of time there. Trying to keep that. That's the only problem with coming in 6th, is that, yes, you are going to be the fittest in there, but you've sort of lost your warm-up. I mean, of course, before you come out for these matches, you do your stretches, you get everything moving, you get everything working, you get all your muscles engaged. Being locked inside that pod for a period of time obviously causes a bit of trouble with that. You start to cramp up, everything starts to switch off, and you can have a bit of a slow start. As you can see here, Riddle just trying to stay on his toes, just trying to keep himself fit and ready to go. The countdown timer is beginning now. He's going to have the opportunity to show what he can do in 2 and 1. Here comes Riddle. Here comes Riddle. As Suzuki now locking in the submission. And Riddle fighting back with the elbow into the face. Suzuki now in with that pile driver gotch style. Hang on. Taz has been eliminated, hasn't he? And I did not see. I don't know who eliminated Taz. CM Punk now locking in this submission on Batista. It's hard to spot submissions, you know. So Taz is gone. I need to find out who eliminated Taz. I should do that after the match. Find Taz. So Taz is gone. Taz moves down to a +6 in the rankings. Riddle now with those big knees into the chest. Continued knees and boots into the chest of Suzuki. Brings him up into that powerbomb. Surprised that Taz has gone. I thought he might do well with the submission concept here. Batista. Batista eliminates Suzuki. We're getting a brand new SWE champion, or Bloodsport champion here, should I say. Batista with the elimination moves him up to a plus 11. And Suzuki, who was on plus 13, is going to drop down to a plus 12. And then there was 4, and Batista once again locking in that submission. It's a brutal submission, that by Batista. It's almost like a rings, isn't it? So Bobby Lashley, CM Punk, Batista, and Matt Riddle are the final 4 in this match. Taz and Suzuki both eliminated. As the full Nelson was locked in there by Lashley. Not long enough, though. CM Punk now looking to work over Riddle. Sends him over the top, crash into the steel. And CM Punk was doing a little bit of taunting there and got caught from behind by Lashley, who locks him into the full Nelson. Ragdoll CM Punk, and Punk is out. CM Punk is eliminated. He moves down to a plus 8, while Booby Lashley, who needs the points actually, he moves up to a plus 1. And then there was 3. Lashley, Batista, Riddle. Well, it's going to be somebody who's on the 2K23 roster, isn't it, at least? Nice takedown there by Batista, now raining down the strikes into the face. And Batista once again locking in those rings. We've seen this a few times, and there goes Lashley. Lashley is gone, moves back down to a 0, and Batista with another point moves himself up to a plus 12. And now it's down to between Batista and Riddle. One of these two will be the champion, and the other one will leave it with nothing, as there's the rings once again. Is this enough? Is he going to tap? That's a brutal submission. Look at him pop his shoulder out, look. Wow. Wow. Riddle with a boot in the back of the leg of Batista. There's a strike in the spine as well. Now Riddle taking Batista up into essentially a Styles Clash, more or less. Or a neutralizer. And now Riddle locking in that cross armbar on Batista. Will Batista tap with a brand new... Well, we're going to have a brand new Bloodsport champion anyway. But who's it going to be? Oh, Batista able to break free. Batista now with a big clubbing blow across the spine. Again locks in those rings, and surely Riddle can't survive another one. He can't, and Batista is victorious. Gets another elimination and the win. Batista moves up to a plus 14. And Matt Riddle with that loss moves down to a 0. But Batista is your brand new SWE Bloodsport champion of the world. Alright, another new champion. Batista becomes the 3rd ever SWE Bloodsport champion. And Minoru Suzuki loses that one. So there we go. Batista is your brand new champion. I just need to go back and check the rankings to see who eliminated Taz. Will update that as well. But apart from that, the rankings are fully updated. And there is a brand new champion. I mean, every match has been a brand new champion so far. I mean, I know I'm making it difficult for him, but it's Elimination Chamber. It is what it is, isn't it? We've still got 4 more Elimination Chambers left. We've got the Women's Bloodsport Championship. Of course, Charlotte defending that one. The Women's Championship, Maki Ito defends. We've got the Intercontinental Championship with Kofi Kingston defending. And, of course, the big SWE Championship match. That's a huge one, that. Brock Lesnar, Bret Hart, Okada, Seth Rollins, Samoa Joe and Jeff Cobb all locked inside the chamber. That's going to be interesting, isn't it?